Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will try to understand the Bishop Candlesticks story. So first here we will try to understand the title here. Bishop means a priest, a senior priest or member of a church. जो member बड़ा रहते हैं चर्च में उसको बाइशॉप बोलेंगे यहाँ पर. Candlestick is holder of one or more candles, that is a candlesticks. So here we will move to the first slide. One more thing which I want to say that I have already uploaded the meanings of this lesson. If you have not watched that, first do watch that video so that it will be easy for you to understand the meaning, so that it will not this video be longer to again make you to understand the meanings of this story. So here we will start. This story is based on a well-known episode in Victor Hugo's famous novel, that is Les Miserables. It was nearly, from here we will start our story. It was nearing 8 o'clock in the evening. The bishop was sitting on a chair, who was reading a newspaper. Suddenly he got a knock on the front door. Bishop said, "Come in, please." Then the door opened and a man in worn-out and dusty clothes appeared in the doorway, carrying a knapsack on his back. Then the man said to Bishop, "You must allow me to spend this night here." Then Bishop said, "You can stay here as long as you want to." Then the man said to Bishop, "You will not say that when you know who I am." "I am Jean Valjean. I have spent 19 years in prison. They set me free just a few days ago." Bishop asked the man, "But why were you sent to prison?" Then the man said, "It's so long ago. I had a small cottage, and there was my little sister too. We had no food to eat, and I couldn't find work. And then one day my sister was so hungry, and I had to steal some money to buy food for her. The cops caught me. I begged them to leave me. I told them why I had stolen, but they didn't listen. Then they sentenced me to 5 years for stealing and 14 years for trying to escape." Here, the cops means police inspectors. Sentenced means they declare him for punishment for 5 years. For stealing, they have sentenced him for 14 years. 14 plus 5 is 19 total. He has spent 19 years into prison. Okay. The night I was sentenced, I told that my sister was dead. Then Bishop was in was he said that, "Oh damn, oh damn. God curse them all." So saying, Jean sank on the table and sobbed uncontrollably. Sank here meaning is he was like towards in sad mood, as I have given the meanings in the meanings video section. Do watch that. Sobbed means like crying noisily. Bishop was very disheartened for the Jean Valjean because he suffered much. But he said to man, "There will be a hope for you. You have walked far, and you are tired now. Have your supper, and I'll give you a warm bed to sleep." The bishop then told Maggie here, she was a housekeeper of bishop. Maggie was his housekeeper to set the table for supper. For supper means it's a night evening meal. Okay, night means that evening meal, light evening meal. The bishop called Jean Valjean for the supper. "Please sit too close to the fire and warm yourself. You must be very cold." "You are very kind, sir. I haven't seen such a kind person all my life, said Jean. I shall pay you for the supper and also for a night lodging. This one has said by shop to that man. Okay, next year, let's eat first and then have a good night's sleep. After supper, the bishop led Jean Valjean into another room. He showed him his bed. Good night, my son, said the bishop. Jean Valjean lay down on the soft bed and closed his eyes. For the first time in his life, he had eaten a hearty meal. For the first time in 19 years, someone had treated him so kindly, and he was allowed to sleep in peace. However, Jean Valjean couldn't sleep for long. The fear of the police looked in his mind all the time. Looked means to be present or remain. उसके दिमाग में वही चल रहा था about the police because he had already spent 19 years in the prison. The next morning at breakfast time, Maggie went to the cupboard and opened it. She looked puzzled. She found all the silverware missing. Silver में ware means चांदी का जो सामान होता है, that is silverware. Where has all the silverware disappeared? She wondered. Then she went to the guest room. Jean Valjean was missing too. Brother, brother, where has all our silverware gone? Maggie asked the bishop. I don't know where the silver is, said the bishop. The silverware isn't in the house, and your guest isn't in the house either, said Maggie. Isn't he in the room? The bishop asked. No, he is not. And the window in the guest room is wide open. Let's go and inform the police. He couldn't have gone far. They will soon catch him and we'll get the silverware back, said Maggie. No, I don't want to have him sent back to prison, said the bishop to the Maggie. The police will again beat him, and the judge will send him back to jail. How miserable. Here, miserable means unhappy ones. So, miserable is here Jean Valjean. This feeling was having showed by shop to the Jean Valjean. The silverware was now Bishop is saying the silverware was mine. Now they are his. It is better, so he needs the silver. The silver will fetch him money, and he needs the money, said the bishop to the Maggie, and she was the housekeeper of bishop. But a theft has to be reported to the police, Maggie said. It's a theft only. When we think that the silverware is ours, forget the thought it's ours, said the bishop. How can we forget what's been ours for so long? But sending him jail again would be terrible, said the bishop. A little later, they could hear the noise of the gate opening. A police inspector appeared at the front door. Good morning, sir. We are very sorry to disturb you. We have arrested a man on suspicion. We found some silverware on him, said the officer. Two policemen brought in the man. The bishop looked at the man and said, Jean Valjean, why did they arrest you? He was not in shock. He was in calm only, and he said to the Jean Valjean, why did they arrest you? Jean Valjean said nothing. The inspector said, he told us that you have given him all the silverware, but we didn't believe him. Then the bishop said, "This gentleman is my very good friend. He was my guest last night. When he says it's true, it was I gave him all the silver plates and spoons. Shall we let the man go then, sir?" asked the inspector. "Yes, of course. Leave him with me and go back to your duties," said the bishop. As soon as the inspector left, Jean Valjean fell at the bishop's feet and begged for forgiveness. "Promise not to steal again ever. You'll get a good price if you sell all the silverware. Put the money to use in an honest business. What do you say?" said the bishop to the Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean said, "I'll agree to do anything you say," with tears in his eyes. "Now start anew, lead an honest life. Now start life anew, lead an honest life, and you'll always be happy," said the bishop. 6 years later, Jean Valjean became a wealthy factory owner, and it is said that he went on to become a very successful man in his town. Okay, so here we have watched the video, which is basically depends based on the bishop silverware, but they have given the title the bishop's candlesticks. We have seen the story of bishop's silverware. Okay, and it was from the famous novel that is in the Victor's Yogurts, that is Les Miserables, the unhappy ones. Here the unhappy ones was Jean Valjean. So thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, and even comments. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care, bye bye.